The 2012 Denver Broncos finished the season out at 13-3 and find themselves drafting 28th overall in the 2013 NFL Draft. The Broncos, they won their division. They conquered the AFC West, solid 13-3 record, lost in the divisional round in a heartbreaking game to the Baltimore Ravens. This year, got to be a Super Bowl run. That's their offseason goal, prepare the team for a Super Bowl run. You acquire Peyton Manning this last season. He plays his full season out with your team, and he gets you 13 wins. Peyton Manning, solid quarterback, still can get the job done. I think the Denver Broncos are one of the best AFC teams still. I still think that the Broncos can make a Super Bowl push this season. Some of the transactions they've made so far, they franchised left tackle Ryan Clady. Solid move there. They needed to keep Clady there to protect Peyton Manning. One big hit on Peyton Manning, one big hit to his neck, and it could end his career. They needed to keep Ryan Clady where he's at. Released defensive end Elvis Dumervil, and they've released linebacker DJ Williams. Those were some bigger names on the team, but let's get to free agents. They've gone out and signed Wes Welker. Huge acquisition there. That's an additional weapon for Peyton Manning. They've already kind of started to gain some chemistry there. They've started to throw and catch at the University of Duke. They really need to go out and grab a guy, and Wes Welker was that guy. I'll hit on that in a second. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie at cornerback was an additional acquisition. Terrence Knight at D-tackle. Louis Vasquez at offensive guard. Stuart Bradley at linebacker. Departures, Elvis Dumervil, again, who they cut, defensive end to the Ravens. DJ Williams, linebacker to the Bears. Tracy Porter at quarterback to the Raiders. Jim Leonard at safety to the Saints. And Jason Hunter, defensive end to the Raiders. So hitting on Wes Welker again, I don't think that having his name is slipping my mind. Eric Decker and having Demaryius Thomas, there you go, Demaryius Thomas was enough. I thought that they needed an additional slot receiver, and who was going to be that guy? Well, they went out and grabbed Wes Welker. Really, that might have tipped the scales in the AFC. Solid acquisition there. Peyton Manning is going to have a field day with defenses. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, solid pickup. I still think he's a solid cornerback. He's going to fill in for Tracy Porter, who's now with the Raiders. Terrence Knight, they needed defensive tackle help. They're going to plug him in there. And then Louis Vasquez at offensive guard, another solid pickup protecting Peyton Manning. So all in all, I think most of the pickups that they made, solid. Let's take a look at draft needs. Defensive tackle, defensive end, middle linebacker, and safety. If you see a pattern there, besides defensive end, because they released Elvis Dumervil, now it's a need. Besides defensive end, it's all in the middle of that defense. D-tackle, middle linebacker, and safety. So let's take a look at day one prospects. At defensive tackle, there's Kawan Short. At defensive end, there's Bjorn Werner. Middle linebacker, Manti Te'o. Middle linebacker, Kevin Minter. Safety, Matt Elam. And safety, Jonathan Cyprin. Right now, I'm going to have Manti Te'o as the guy for the Denver Broncos. Last year, they had 37-year-old Keith Brooking there at the position. I think, obviously, they're going to need to get younger. He's not on the team anymore. Manti Te'o could be solid value here. I actually like Manti Te'o more than Alec Ogletree. If it was me, I could possibly see him going to the Bears at 20. They need, a long-term middle linebacker. But I think he slips. The hoax and some of the off-the-field things. I think he slips to 28. I think this would be solid draft value for the Denver Broncos. With that being said, Broncos fans, what do you guys think about your draft needs? What do you guys think about some of the prospects on day one? Who do you have your team going with in the first round of the draft? I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Throw your comments down below. But that's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.